Welcome, my Vikings and Valkyries. This is your Jarl Raven. And today I figured we could play a game that I've looked into a little bit. It seems like a kind of neat game. It seems fun to me, anyway. This is Homestead Arcana. To explain a little bit about this world, mankind has started living on mountaintops and alike because all of the lower regions, more or less, have been filled with this miasma. And witches and, I guess, wizards, warlocks, whatever you want to call it. But spellcasters have basically made homes closer to the miasma in order to farm and deal with, well, what the world kind of needs. Talk quickly after reaching the bottom. Okay. So, I figured we could play through the tutorial for a bit. I've played a little bit of this game already. Not very much. So I understand the basic of what I'm doing. We are a new witch, I guess. Anyway, we're getting our own homestead. The music in this game is really good. This is the homestead that we'll be taking over. The big tree is supposed to prevent the miasma from spreading. And we've got this little kitty guy with us.
And there it is, the
Huckleberry.
Dust Eater. That means we've reached our spot. This place has hardly changed. Well, except for all that miasma. Yeah, and Matilda's old homestead is somewhere in that canyon. Of course, it's covered in miasma now. Who knows what's left? Anyway, Councilman Narrows has given me the honor of overseeing your initiation rites. Normally, he'd be running it, of course, but I've only been back for a week, you know? I wanted to see for myself how much you've improved since I last saw you. So the first rite is to establish a home. After all, you can't be a homesteader without a home. Unfortunately, you'll need to start off with a tent. Not the most sturdy of structures, but gotta start somewhere.
Okay, so kind of like he was explaining, we are a homesteader, which is a witch or wizard or whatever that comes down to do farming and protect the land and provide for nearby villages. We have a tent to start with.
Yeah, that'll keep the elements out. Probably. Maybe. Don't worry. You'll get the materials to build a proper house before long. Just like your Aunt Matilda did. Now, the second rite demonstrates your botany know-how. You'll need to plant a seedling and then make it grow. We'll start with a Little Rock favorite. Corn.
Okay, so they want me to be growing this. Got a little cornbread. Now, I can only plant near the tree, currently. I do believe, though I have not confirmed this yet, but I do believe I will eventually be able to repair this part and make the garden bigger. But for now...
Alright. Now I want to see you cast.
We can tend to the crop and do a water spout.
That should help it grow. At least a little. Of course, channeling is much more effective. You do know how to channel, right? Yeah, obviously. Well...
Okay, and now I'm going to channel on the stalk, which allows me to gather these little magic particles from the earth around us to improve the plant itself. And that gets me a corn.
Beautiful. Imagine if you couldn't channel, huh? Your plants would... Of course, you don't want to overdo it and blight the poor thing. All the second rite is complete. And now, time Now, I can't just give you a cauldron. That's part of the witching test. But technically, a workbench doesn't have anything to do with being a...
Okay, so he gave me that, and I'm actually going to do a little bit more channeling of it in order to try to get it to full size, which I believe is that. That doesn't look good. I'm not doing that one. But it's grown, and it'll keep growing. Now, I need to place down my workbench, and I'm actually going to place it right there.
I don't mean to nag, but are you sure that's the best?
So now he's telling me about how to lift it and move it so I can
Not sure if that's a good... Anyway,
reposition
the
it.
cauldron. You can...
So he gave me what I need to craft the cauldron. Go ahead and get that started. So that's going to take a few seconds. And you can actually see on the workbench itself one cauldron being made and how long it'll take. And then boom, done. Huh? Oh, whoops. Exit lift mode.
How's it going? What do you want to talk about? If you're ever...
There we go. Switch to inventory, and now I have the cauldron.
Very nice. Which brings me to the third row.
He gave me a bit of silver, which is going to be used in the potion crafting, and I'll just set up the cauldron here. You can see it also has a little timer and everything, and he wants me to create a ripple potion. So that's going to take a few seconds to do, and you can see it's counting down the crafting, and it's... There we go. Boom. Ripple potion.
People are always losing things, right? And Ripple is great for finding stuff. So this will be a best... Anywho, you've just completed the initiation. Oh no. You have to understand the miasmatides are unpredictable. When I hit it a week ago, the border was a good 10. What I'm saying is, I think your prize is in the miasma.
That's
yeah,
not good.
It's not good at all. I was hoping it wasn't going to...
Okay, so I'm apparently supposed to receive a prize for completing the initiation rite. He hid the prize a week ago in the area, and the miasma was 10 yards away back then, so that it is in the miasma.
Alright. As soon as you walk through that veil, you're gonna be breathing miasma. And you're really gonna feel it in your lungs. That's why it's important that you find the reward as soon as possible. It's in a crate not too far from here, but it might be hard to see. Drinking a ripple potion will enchant your sight and help you see better. Come on, give it a sip.
Okay, so wants me to equip that to slot 1. So I drink the potion I just created, and that gives me the ability to cast it. So,
Notice how I'm big and bright? Anything important will light up like I do. Okay, don't stay too long in the...
So I can cast this for a good 10 minutes or so, allowing me to head into the miasma and just find it. Crate has blasting power. You can see, like, I'm taking damage from the miasma, which is why I'm getting out as quickly as possible. Oh, and I have mana. I almost forgot my mana potion bottles.
You okay? Are you dizzy? How's your breath? Your blood pressure?
I'm fine.
You sure? Maybe it's some miasma talking. Either way, we need to get... The box had blasting powder, right? You should be able to use it to destroy the pink stone that's blocking the path up north. Over there, we should be able to get you a quick bite to eat.
Okay, so my mana currently is about 5 bottles worth, and it's slowly regenerating. Now he wants me to come over here this way because I've got blasting powder. And there are these pink rocks. Not entirely sure what the deal is with them being pink, but I can use the blasting power to destroy that. But I'm currently down a health bottle. And I'm in this area to get a crab apple from the crab apple tree, which is right here.
Oh, a crab apple. Give it.
Quickly just pull all the crab apples off, and I can actually like tend to this tree as well. So I'm actually going to water it so that it grows a little bit faster so that I can get more crab apples later. But now I can select the crab apple and just...
Feeling better? You should keep looking around here, by the way. Lots of wood, metal, various... Now, I understand that you might want to explore the miasma some more. For example, Abraham should be coming back any time now. And when he does, he'll have useful things to buy. And, oh, I think you have mail. You should always...
Okay, so he's telling me to check out the parcel bird and do other stuff. I'm going to quickly find a wild onion. Go ahead and get that going. And there should be some trees around here that I can actually mess with for wood. And, oh! This is actually a metal plant. It actually grows these little metal clusters. And I can actually, like, gather the channeling power and quickly go, boom, to get a little bit extra. Go ahead and just do that. That doesn't look the same, so I'm gonna not. I'm just gonna take the 2. And, oh. Here's another one. Go ahead and do some channeling, because I'm sure I'm going to need a lot of metal. That still looks bright blue, so let's go ahead and just channel that real quick. It's supposed to turn kind of purplish when you're gonna blight it. Go ahead and leave that alone. And go searching around. I can also use that to see a few things. Oh, I found some compost, okay. Grab a bit of birch bark. So I'm taking care of some of the wild plants just to... Wait. Okay, this is apparently catnip. Anyway, what I was trying to say was, I'm taking care of a few of the wild plants just so that, on a general sense, I'll be able to come back and get more of them a bit more often. Scan the area. There's a lot of compost around. I'm honestly not 100% sure I'm going to need all this compost. I might as well snag some of it while I'm here. let's go back and check out the mail. I'm sure there's going to be something helpful. And there's a traveling merchant guy who will actually show up over there as well, but he's not going to be there right this second. Okay, I have a mailbird. This is a reminder that the purpose of a homestead arcana program is to deliver and supply goods as required by the Little Rock Council. Okay, it's basically telling me what my job is. So, basically it's saying, yeah, the whole point of me being out here is to help out the town. And I also have a package from my mom, apparently. Oh,
Yep,
got a pumpkin pie.
Always check your mail. And, make sure to take advantage when Abraham's here so you can sell your produce for silver. Look, I know you want to go back into the miasma. Just remember, when you want to go back in there, talk to me. I'll give you a
Okay, so he's going to run over there, and I am going to quickly run over here and sleep. Because quite frankly, I want it to be daytime. He'll probably be there soon. But at this point, I'm going to go talk to Huck.
This is a mask for protection. It won't stop the poison from reaching your lungs, but it'll slow it down. Tilly, your aunt, again, it's not going to make you invincible. And it definitely won't protect you from the wildlife out there. Anyway, if you're insisting on going, Tilly's old homestead isn't far from here.
Okay, so you'll notice that I can't cast the spell anymore because the time ran out because I slept. So I'll need a new potion for that. But now I can go into the miasma, and he gave me a mask to help me with that. And it's a Plague Doctor mask. Now then, the mask will automatically equip when going in here, but you can see now I have a timer. There's also certain plants that I'll find while I'm around here. But yeah, I have a 3-4 minute timer. And I can stay in the miasma for that time. If I open my inventory real quick, you'll see some of the stuff has what looks like little miasma bits on it. Anything I get while I'm in the miasma, I don't technically get to keep immediately, as you can see here. If I go down, pass out, whatever, it will all go away. So right now I'm trying to find basically whatever I can that'll be helpful. We're trying to get to the old homestead, which is actually right over there. There we go. Now my inventory is actually mostly full already. but I kind of need to take this back. So let's open my inventory. This is extremely wasteful, but oh well. Grab the jar. Takes up the same amount of space. There's a few other journals around. I don't want to read them right here. I'm pretty sure I can read them later. Oh, bunch of recipes, okay. And I think I've gotten pretty much everything I can from here, so I'm gonna head back out. I don't want to go too deep into the miasma because it'll start hurting me once that bar runs out on my mask. And, well, it's not impossible to get lost in here. Luckily, I have a decent memory, so I think I know how to get out. Oh, there's some pink stones over there. That's terrifying. I don't even know what that was. That might be extra thick miasma. That'll probably lower my bar real fast. But I got what I wanted and what I needed to get, so go ahead and get out. What is that thing? Well, that's not terrifying at all. Yeah, let's not deal with that right now. Okay, so now you'll notice all the items no longer have miasma on them, and these are now permanently my items. So I can stack some. Looks like I don't actually have much I can stack, but I can stack a little bit. But basically, if I go down while in the miasma takes the items that are affected by it. But once I'm out, they're mine. Oh, he's leaving. Darn it. I was wanting to talk to you. Oh, there you are.
You're back. Do you have the grill? Wait. I know what that is. But how has it stayed intact?
Okay, what is it?
It's something your aunt and I came up with. A special kind of fertilizer, but not one you'd use in your garden. You might have seen a scar already. They're these huge cavities in the earth that let out all this miasma. But according to the Academy journals, deep inside those scars are dust eaters. Just like the one on your homestead, only stunted. So in theory, you pour this fertilizer into the scar, and the dust eater instantly grows full size, soaking up the surrounding miasma. I said, in theory. Truth is, Tilly couldn't get it to work. We didn't know if it was the location, the age of the tree, or what, but it didn't seem to do anything. And she died before we could do any more tests. You're still welcome to try, of course. Just don't get your hopes up. All right, bud?
Okay, I won't get my hopes up. But dang, I need to figure out my inventory. Let's check the workbench. Okay, so these are all decoration. The basic grill, I'll need that. Storage chest. Oh, there we go. I don't have any cotton. Let's see if I can fix that. Put that one in. And while I'm at it, let's go ahead and take this tomato. Put that in. And I think this is lavender. Put that in. And I'll probably do some tending to all of them here in a minute. But my inventory is getting ridiculous. So let's quickly... Why does it seem like that did nothing? There we go, cotton bulb. That should give me what I need for the chest. And a waymaker. Lantern used originally by merchants to light their path back, should their route be taken by miasma. Okay, so that'll lead my way back. Okay, cool. Okay, so that's currently crafting that. While it's doing that, let's tend to the tomatoes. Snag that. And let's quickly deal with the lavender as well. Okay, so this is going to function like that. Okay. I don't really need lavender for anything right now, so let's just not. There we go. That underway, and while that's going, I'm gonna put this over here. I definitely put that the wrong way. Okay. How do I just... Oh, Q is transfer. Okay. Empty my inventory there. Come back over here and just grab that. It's just a basic grill. And I'm going to just set that right there for now and check out what I can do. So I can make some corn pudding with like 3 corn. Corn bread made with corn flour. Birch beer, some tea, some grilled foods, just some basic ones. Okay, and some apple butter. Interesting. So you'll notice a lot of these will have these little symbols here. So that's 2 stamina and 2 health. And then like a lot of these, that's mana that those fix. I could technically use some stamina right now, but I'm okay. And it's wanting me to go back into the miasma, so I'll probably end up doing that. Oh, Puck is looking after you, alright. Okay, so that's from the fam. They're hoping I'm doing okay. And that's from my principal. I already don't want to know. Okay, so it's telling me how to send a mailing bird, which is fine. I'll probably end up doing that later. But for now, we're going to head back into the miasma. He wants me to apply it to a scar in front of... Yep, that's creepy. There we go, mask on. This place is terrifying. find some more stuff. Kind of wish I had a sight potion right now, but I don't. So I can't tell if I missed much. But this is the scar. You can kind of see there is like what looks like a little tree there. So let's apply the fertilizer. Not exactly as big as the one back at the house, but it's removing this mega thick miasma over here. And it left something behind. Sulfur. That does seem interesting. Here's some compost. And now we have a new area over here that we can check out. Miasma creatures. Attack if they detect you. Creatures. Oh wait, there's like a hole there. Oh, I do not want to go near that. Cabbage. I'm sure these miasma bulbs are probably good for something. Wow, bat feather. Ooh, ripple potion. Can I drink the ripple potion? Yes, I can. That lets me see the enemies, which might help me to avoid them. Grab the stuff from that. Oh, I got a cabbage. This water well recipe that could be of use. Do I have anything that can replenish mana? Not really, no. So I'm actually gonna head back because I don't want to deal with all this. Plus, I've only got 2 minutes left anyway. I am gonna keep trying to keep triggering this while I'm heading back, so I can make sure I didn't leave it much behind. Check out the homestead again while I'm here, though I'm being a tiny bit worried. Pitchforks. So, okay, so I did miss some recipes. That could be very helpful. Now let's get the heck out of here before my mask wears off. I always forget there's not really a jumping system in this game. So if I want to get out of here, I have to just run for it. I can't try to like hop any of the corners or anything. I've got less than a minute to get out, so I'm just gonna book it. I am gonna look around. I'm not gonna go for any of the bulbs, but I just saw a yellow thing over here. It looks like more money, so. And that removes all the miasma from everything, so it's all mine. And I still can use this every now and then. But I'm going to probably hold off on that for a little bit. As I have a few new recipes and whatnot. Go ahead and drop everything in there. Then come over here and see tools. Blasting powder. Sulfur and any miasma bulb. Okay. And the sow and the water wells are considered decoration. Okay, well that's slightly disappointing. Oh well, it happens. Anyway, we're going to leave it there for today. I'll catch you guys in the next one. If you enjoyed, please do like, comment, and subscribe. And if you didn't enjoy the video, just remember, Loki made me do it. I'll see you in the next one.